I always want to say hi to you immediately. So, welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. I'm gonna go put myself together, but welcome in. I'm happy you're here. Let's get the day started. I'm not usually a morning person, but I'm happy to see you. I have a package I'm gonna open with you guys. I mean, it's not super exciting, but I have kind of an interview today. I don't know exactly what it's gonna look like, but it's with a remote company, which is super exciting, and it's just in like customer support, customer service type thing, which I would be really happy with. It is a dip in pay, unfortunately. Like probably a pretty significant one, but for the time being, until I find something that's a more permanent position, I think it would be absolutely perfect. For this company, you need a headset, and I have one that is Bluetooth, but you need one that's wired in for this company. I don't believe in buying anything for a job that I don't have yet, but Travis said that he could go ahead and use a headset depending on what they need. He grabbed me 2, and then we'll just return the other one. One has a 5mm prong, and then the other has a USB port. So we will see which one they need. Although I think this one looks better for Travis's needs because it's like a gaming headset. It looks like it has both the USB and the 5mm wired flare con cable. That just sounds like Spanish, honestly. Oh, it's multiple languages. And then I think it's French. I had to get out of that sweater, it was too hot. But I am really excited about this interview because I was remote in my last role, as you may know, and I really loved being remote, and so my preference would be to continue that, especially because with some of the other jobs that I'm looking at, thinking about going from remote work to in person just feels like a very big transition for my lifestyle and things like that. Having to get ready half an hour before, or an hour before to leave the house versus just being able to get up and work right away. I don't really want to have to go through that transition. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. So this job is one that I would definitely prefer until I'm able to find something within my career field. And I spoke with a woman I'm gonna be talking to today, and she seemed super sweet. I think it'll be a good matchup of a conversation. With interviewing with people, it's honestly just fun getting to know new people. Maybe that sounds silly because I may never talk to them again, but I do have a lot of fun talking to new people. I have about half an hour before I'm in the window where she could potentially call. I am probably just gonna do what I usually do, sit down and watch some Vlogmas, enjoy my coffee. I also, because I'm vlogging, I keep forgetting to take my medicine. I have a thyroid medicine that I take each day. I'm supposed to take it half an hour before I do anything like coffee or food. But there are days where I just forget. And on those days, I'm okay if I have my coffee. I usually try to wait for food if I'm able to, but coffee I make allowances for. I need to go and take that, and then I'll watch Vlogmas. But luckily I have the house to myself today. So the past couple of days, I've had Travis home from work, which has been really great to be able to spend time with him. But I haven't been able to talk to you guys as much. And then on Wednesday, I had both of those job interviews, which was obviously very exciting. And I need to update you on the second job interview. I realized my dad let me know that I had a loose thread to talk about. Since I had those job interviews, my whole day was that, and so I didn't get to talk to you. So today is more of a free day, even though I have an interview, but it's more of my day to get to pick and choose what I get to do with it. So that is always a good feeling, especially for a Friday. I know this won't make sense,
but like I feel like this would be a perfect filming spot because of the lighting, and it's great, except for like this bed is so loud and it's also slippery because all the silk sheets seriously slipping off. So I did the interview and it went really well. On the call, they scheduled a follow-up interview, which is amazing. And they said after that interview, there's like not another round, which is also amazing. They'll just sort of like maybe go in and review, make sure they didn't like miss anything. Okay. I don't have any secrets. I don't know. I don't have any secrets. I have nothing to hide. Like, just please hire me. I feel like out of all of, I mean, there's certainly other jobs that I would have wanted that were remote in my field and pay better out of all the jobs that I could want. Like, I do really like this one. It is, like I said, it's a huge pay decrease by like $7, which is significant. I like that it's remote. There's career growth that you can have within it. You guys were a part of this, which is super exciting. So this was the one that it was like, oh, it's a 45-minute test that I have to do. Like, I don't want to do it. Okay, that was this one. I think that was like day 1 of Vlogmas, and today is now day 7. So, I mean, that's really not a bad turnaround. But oh, I did not want to do it. Oh, from the test, he said, he's like, yeah, you scored like really high. Like, have you ever worked in tech before? And I'm like, no. I've worked in customer service, but never in tech. I don't know, that was a little confidence boost. Oh, for this like random thing, but I still have that like, I don't know, that thing in me that like misses like scoring high on tests and getting your test scores back. So anywho, I am not sure what I want to do with the rest of my day. That was like the big thing that I had going on. My parents are throwing a party tonight and I can't decide if I'm gonna go because it's like a drive away from my house and then I would have to drive back. And apparently their friends know how to party, apparently. Which if you knew my parents, like that's not their like scene at all. But apparently they just have a really great group of friends that have a lot of fun together, so it will be going into a very high energy thing, and I don't know how high energy I'm personally feeling today, but I feel like I need to go give moral support. We also decorated the Christmas tree, so I wanted to show you our tree. If I go over to my parents' house, then I can get my Christmas decorations, and honestly that might be worth it because I miss my Christmas decor. Oh, she's so big I had to back away to see her. Let me see. We got this one from my mom. It's like a golf cart and it's from like Saratoga Springs, which has a golf course on it, a Disney one. So that's me and Travis. Bing! Isn't that cute? I've got this little guy. I've had this one for a long time. But we have a squirrel that you've seen if you watch any of my other vlogs who comes and eats the snacks on our porch, and he'll actually like stay out there with us. That's our little friend. And then of course the nuts that he's going after. We got this one going to Hot Springs. Like I said, Travis loves nutcrackers, so we wanted this is his first nutcracker that he's gotten. That was where I did a short film that I got cast for, so that was fun. And then last August, we went to Colorado and got this, and there's these beautiful aspen trees. And so it's an aspen leaf, and so, I don't know, they're just so pretty. I love them. That's gorgeous. This one is just cute. I got this one last year. I feel like this was last year's, like, popular theme. Isn't that so pretty? I'm just going to leave this here. Can you spot this special Christmas pickle? I've already gotten it hidden because we might have a Christmas party. So I want to go ahead and have it hidden, and it's obviously like an adult party. And so I want to have it hidden for whenever they come over. So I don't think any of them watch these videos. So the secret is safe between us. Isn't it pretty? But I'm really excited to get my other Christmas decor and finish decorating. I feel like I've been decorating for a long time. It's just so nice to have it up. It looks so good. And it definitely like completes the space. It feels hole now. I feel so weird having you guys over on this side. I usually have you over on this side, so it's very weird. Okay, so I just ordered something very exciting. I got a glass pen because I think it would be so cute to draw on the window little scenes. I'm not much of an artist, but Travis is, so he may take over the little artistic project if it comes out too bad. But you know, it's just like lines. You know, I feel like I can do that. But I'm trying to think, like, festive on a budget is like my goal this year. Obviously, being unemployed, I need to think about that, but I also want to fully enjoy the season. I don't want to be too restrictive of myself. So it turned out to be like $8 for a pen, which is like, I think, manageable, and it'll look really cute. And I'm really excited about that. And it makes me think of my childhood whenever we would have like it was like a spray snow foam, and then we would different stencils like of like a snowman or something like that, and create like different designs with it. It was so cute and one of my favorite things from growing up. It's probably like, it turns out that it's like not good for the environment or something like that. Like there's probably some like negative why it's not popular anymore, but I loved it as a kid. I also used to have these window like stickers or the window gels. Those are so much fun, but the only problem with them is that they're not reusable. So hopefully the pen, you know, if you store it properly, like will be good for next year too. So that is the goal. And then whenever I go over to my parents' house, I think I'm gonna go. So it's like 1:40 now. I need to finish editing Vlogmas, and I need to go to the gym because I haven't done that in a few days. So I've got to do that. And then I need to get ready. But also, whenever I go over to my parents' house, I want to find pine cones. I'll probably have to do this in the dark, but oh well. I want to get pine cones, and if I can find any sort of like cedar tree or something like that. I know they have to be somewhere, but that would just be really nice to decorate around the house, maybe even have like this smell a bit. Other thing I was thinking about is that it would look really, really stinking pretty in, like put on gifts, like as accents on gifts and things like that, like little like filigree or whatever. I also, okay, so some like, you know, DIY decor things I want to do. So the other ones I want to do, there are like dried apples and oranges, which I think would be really pretty, and then you can like string them up like with pine cones and with the like cedar and things like that, so you can tie them all up and look like they're floating, and that's really cute. I've also seen one where you can do cotton balls and make it look like snow. I think that would be cute. We'll see what I actually end up doing, but those are my thoughts, and especially if I can just do something for cheap or free, that would be preferable. So definitely foraging around my parents' house would be fun. I've also thought about going for a walk and doing that around here, but I would feel more comfortable getting it from my parents' house because I don't think it's totally legal unless you have permission from the landowner, and obviously my parents give me permission, but you know, just the side of the road here, I don't know. I wouldn't want to get in trouble. I'm such a little like rule follower. So anyhow, that is that for the time being. Or if I find any like holly would be so pretty. So I have a friend who makes TikToks, and I don't know if she also does like Twitch streaming as well, but she introduced me to something called Swiftle. And it has become a part of like my daily routine. I'm gonna do it on the computer so I can kind of show you guys what it looks like. I probably can't show you like how it works because it's a Taylor Swift song, and I feel like they are probably pretty good about copyright issues in videos and things like that. Without all the audio, like I hope you get the gist of that. It is so fun, and I love having like a little game that I play every single day. So super fun, and that's one of my favorite songs from Speak Now, so I can't believe that I didn't get that, but that is such a niche part of that song. So I love that it really tests your like knowledge and also reminds you of like old songs, and then there's some that you know so well that like from like 2 notes you already know it, and so sort of like impresses upon you like how much Taylor Swift knowledge you actually have. So I don't know, just fun. So thank you, Summer, for introducing me to that, and maybe I can link one of your videos in my description down below, because I've been really enjoying watching her, and she also does like Wordle and connections. You want to know what I want to know? Do you want to tell me what I want to know? Okay, I have a question for you. What's the moral of the story? My go-to Christmas decorating, like tree decorating movie is Home Alone. I think it's the perfect one, but I am also open to negotiation, possibly. I want to hear out your opinions, and we can discuss them. We can have a little back and forth, and we can try to convince each other until we stick with what we know. For me, that's Home Alone. So I would love to know what your go-to Christmas movie is while you're decorating the tree, or do you not go with a movie? Do you go with Christmas music? Do you just raw dog it and you have nothing on? That's weird. But I'd love to hear what your Christmas traditions are surrounding like decorating the tree or decorating the home. I will say, whenever I was decorating the house, it was really nice to have the Muppets movie on, but I will say that that is one that I usually save for Christmas Day. That is my pre-guests coming over, or me prepping as a guest to go over to somebody else's house movie. That's what I pop on whenever I'm baking my chocolate pie. So I'd love to know what your thoughts are, and if you have any good playlist recommendations on like Spotify, leave it all down below. The people want to hear you out. The people are me. I don't know if I'm gonna have the chance to film anymore for the rest of the evening. I have decided I'm going to my parents' party, and that is that. I do need to get ready, so I might film like some of that, and I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I don't know how cutesy they're going, so we'll see. But if I don't get the chance to say goodbye to you guys, then here I am. I really appreciate you watching. I know I don't end all of these Vlogmas videos, but I greatly appreciate you watching. And if you like what you're seeing, if you want to hang out with me some more, then please like, comment, and subscribe. You know, obviously like it if you're enjoying this and want to see more of this style of content. Subscribe if you want to catch the next one. Tomorrow's gonna be Vlogmas Day 8, which we're almost to the teens, and that's whenever I start freaking out about Vlogmas and Christmas almost being here. You know what to comment about. What is your go-to decorating entertainment, whether that be a movie that is your go-to or a playlist? I would love a good Christmas playlist. I feel like my vibes this year, my vibes usually are vintage Christmas playlists, but this year I'm kind of feeling that like childhood nostalgia, like the 2000s. Like I just saw a TikTok of, I think it's the show Abbott Elementary, which I really need to watch. I've heard it's an amazing show, so it's on my bucket list to watch. But they were talking about the Run DMC song that we all grew up with. If you're like a 90s kid, which I'm still a 90s kid, but I was just on the brink of being a 2000s kid. But I'm solidly in the 90s. Anywho, I feel like that's my vibe this year. Like, I want to listen to like some Cheetah-licious Christmas. That is your comment task for this video. So I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a great start to your Christmas season, and we're just kicking it off. We got more to come. I can't tell you how bad this looks, okay? Usually I have done this before. I mix it with this, and then I put this in with it, and I feel like it makes the texture better. Let me just turn you around and show you what is. never in my life has it been this bad. Like, I want to be able to use it up because it is an expensive product, but dear God in heaven. Wow, okay, so I literally have to take this off and start over again. I mean, this is the first step, but like, I don't really know what to do with that. Now, I didn't put any moisturizer on underneath, but like it's just my opinion that like makeup products should be like intuitive. They shouldn't be so hard to use. That's just my opinion. And if you've had a good experience with this product, please let me know what you do differently. Like, I know they say to use your hands. I've tried that. I was using a sponge this time. Okay, in comparison, this is what I usually use. The Misha BB cream. I have enjoyed it for so long, for years, probably since like 2018. I really want to try to branch out and find other products that I like, but this is what happens whenever I do. So, like, okay, there's a little bit of separation there. Also, I used a concealer that I don't really like, so don't look at the under eyes, and then I put a little bit here. But, I mean, that's my skin texture. Like, in comparison, like, sure, my skin may be dry right now, but in comparison, that is so much better. Gotta move all my stuff out of the way. Okay, so I'm gonna try the results of my experiment. It's almost kind of sad to like mess it up again, like, because it's so smooth. I really hope I didn't ruin the product. Should I just try to go from the edges? I mean, it's definitely like really like creamy. I'm picking up like a lot more product, which is good, because that's what it was like in the beginning. Okay, maybe I picked up too much. Like, I say maybe, but that is a lot. That's one brow. I mean, it looks good. Like, I'm gonna try to like scrape off a lot. I feel like I used to have to scrape off a lot whenever it started out. Like, I would use the edges a lot. Hopefully this side goes a bit better, although they need to match. I mean, that looked really good. Like, very sharp like it used to. But I feel like this side looks a lot better. I mean, I feel like for what it was in the solution, like, I mean, this seems like it fixed it. So that's exciting. Yeah, very exciting to have that fixed. I mean, I know that's a lot. I'm gonna have to learn how to like rework with the product, but I'm happy. Okay, so here's the look I'm going for. I'm probably not gonna change my clothes. I'm just gonna be comfortable. And it's festive enough, I feel like. So I went for sparkly on the eyes and lots of blush, like a more like ruby tone. I guess ruby, I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but darker blush. I went with a lot of bronzer. Oopsie. And then the lip combination that I did on the first day of Vlogmas, where it has like tan lips, and then I used my Vanilla Bean Noel gloss. So that is the finished look. I also thought this like high pony was really cute. Good night, and I love you guys. Bye y'all. See you tomorrow.